어쩐지 아니 다들 막 되게 좀 어려운 그런 수사 같은데 왜 그 다음에 방황가 했더니 이유가 있었네.
Okay, everyone, keep it down.
오프닝에서
Cole
막
Phelps
되게
joins the arson squad today.
뭐 비웃음 당하는 어쩌고 막 그런 얘기 나오더니 그게 이건가 봐.
Phelps is
그러면
up
이게
before a
과거
review
회상
board
같은
in
내용인가
December.
보네.
Till then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two.
근데
House
주인공
files.
캐릭터 좀 이상해. 뭔가 되게
326
원칙주의자인
South
것처럼
Kenmore Avenue.
행동하면서
Steffen's family was out of town. one
자기한테
night.
되게 관대한
Then
거잖아.
go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
그게 정상 아니냐고요?
Get
네로
out!
네로란불인데. 아니, 주인공 처음도 여태까지 계속 표현되는 거는 되게 원칙주의자에다가 막 정의감 넘치는 막 그 약간 좀 그런 느낌으로 나왔잖아.
You know you make it. I don't want no part of it. Captain finds out, we're dead.
하긴 근데 얘 과거 회상할 때 나오는 부분도 보면은
door
좀
knocking all morning, but I gotta make on the car.
그 약간 좀 그랬었어.
You drive.
그래 전쟁
go over the case
영웅도
notes.
또 짭이었잖아.
All right. Where to?
걔는 옆에서 동료 죽는 것 때문에 멘붕해갖고 그냥 가만히
How long
있었는데
have you been working
소대원들이
arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now?
다
Talk
마무리해놓은
baseball,
거
exchange
얘가
addresses?
제일
I don't
계급
think so.
높다는 이유로 훈장 받은 거잖아.
Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
아니요, 재떨이 던지신 분은 아직 정정하세요. 막타충이라고.
There isn't much left.
막타도 안 쳤어. 쟤
There
그냥
never
가만히
is. Job's
있었잖아.
done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay,
이상하네.
Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition.
주인공
It's like
인간
the only thing they ever
쓰레기라고
won in their
소문 당하나 봐.
lives. And come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry ladies. his wife.
개똥이라고.
Take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
30 cops from the newspaper.
Isn't that the
다
cop
타서
about
뭐
the guy
확인할
that's
게 있나?
pretending to be dead?
don't think this is anything. Probably nothing.
리마스터판은 아니래요. 그냥 이식 버전인 것 같아. 집이 다 탔는데 이게 남아 있어?
Pertain to the case.
오늘 끝판 보냐고요? 근데 시간상으로는 얼마 안 남았다고 얘기는 들었어요. 아마 오늘 엔딩 볼 수 있지 않을까? 근데 아니야. 근데 이런 말 하면 안 돼. 이런 엔딩 언급할 때마다 그날 엔딩을 못 보더라고.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? Solved the case.
어차피 주말이라고.
Some barbed wire.
그래. 엔딩 입방정을 떨면 안 돼요. 딱히 조사할 건 없는 것 같아. 다 타가지고.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time.
파이어 엠블렘도 시간
Could
엄청
we have a
걸릴 텐데.
word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
경품 당첨 티켓은 왜? 아 얘네가 여행을 갔는지 안 갔는지 확인하려고?
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You sure things didn't get a little too tough and you burnt down the house yourself?
I should punch you on the goddamn nose. You want to prove that I burnt my own house? You son of a bitch.
그래 지금 상태에서는 얘가
Don't
방화를
ask, you
했는지
never
안
find
했는지는 모르지. 근데 했는지 안 했는지는 모르는데 표정은 또 되게 막 슬프잖아. 그럼 이거 진짜가 아닐까?
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
왜 욕을 달고 사냐고요? 욕할 만하지. 지금 집 다 불타가지고 큰일 났는데 네가 불 지른 거 아니냐 그러면은.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away.
뭐 재개발하고
But I
있나
never
봐.
bargained with them.
You're lying, Steffens. You wanted to sell, you just wanted a
대부분
better
팔고
price.
갔다라고 하면은 지금
What I
알바끼 하고 계신
wanted
거예요?
was my own business. And you have no way of proving that I wanted to sell.
증거야 없지.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
소시민을 보호해줘야 된다고? 아니야 혹시 알아? 또 나중에 뭐 알부자 뭐 이런 사람인 건지? 근데 그래 믿어주자. 아니잖아. 소시민
Yeah, something
착한
like
소시민이 아니네.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
that. All right.
Remember that dead lady they found under the train? That guy, Phelps is his name. He solved the case. He booked some
Cole
barbed
Phelps,
wire.
badge 1247.
How could I help Detective.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
어서 오세요.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
다른 집도 불렀어?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
둘이 그렇게 잘나?
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
그래도 저 사람은 대놓고 뭐라고 안 하네.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer.
근데 처음에 방화범이
Mother, father,
오프닝에
two
나왔잖아요.
kids, all in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are
연쇄
superficial.
방화가
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight.
어서 오세요.
Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
검시관은
I feel
그래도
sorry for your wife
얘한테는
and
좀
kids, Phelps,
호의적이야.
not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
시체를 확인할 건 없나 봐. 어떻게 하면 불이 차까지 붙냐? 네, 주인공 불륜해갖고 동네방네 소문 다 났어요. 다섯 시 40분. 이 소방차야? 소방차 멋있게 생겼네.
Hey, Biggs. Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
얘도
What are the
당첨됐다고?
chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
There he is. See
Hurry,
him?
you can still catch him.
불을 좋아한다고? 방아 전적이 있는 사람인 거야? 아니면 불 구경하는 걸 좋아하는 사람이야?
Stop! LAPD! You've got an ID on your fire, bud. Stop right there.
Peace Club sandwich. Thank you, Lakers.
아이, 술 열심히 눌러놓고 있었는데. 야!
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
나 끝나고.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
범인은 현장에 다시 돌아온다더니.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star.
글쎄요.
Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
근데 풀타고는 얼마 안 남았대.
Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub
어서 오세요.
my nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
아니 저거 막 저렇게 막 원리 원칙 따지는 애가 왜 그랬냐고. 저런 거만 보면 되게 막 정의감 넘치고 막 그런 사람이잖아. 이거 뭐 하나 또 빠졌나 본데? 내로남불 전형적인 인간이야.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
주인공 그 캐릭터가 완전히 무너져 버렸어. 정의감 넘치는 형사였는데 내로남불 형사로 바뀌어 버렸어. 바깥에는 뭐 찾을 거 없는 것 같은데. 응? 와 이때도 점검하고 막 그랬나봐.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
아니야 그거는 켈소였나? 걔가 들었었어.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
그러니까 켈소는 얘랑 좀 사이가 안 좋았는데 보니까 걔는 전형적으로 빨리 가서 싸우고 싶어하는 그런 캐릭터였고 얘는 원리 원칙 좀 따지는 애였고 그랬는데 정작 전투 같은 거 보니까 쟤는 별로 신용을 못 받는 상태였고.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
캔슬.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
처음에 피해자가 얘네고 그 다음 애들이 누구지?
Here they are, Steffens. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
표정 변화는 딱히 없는데.
How much business do you do with Suburban? You get some kind of kickback from these guys.
Oh, so now you're accusing me of taking kickbacks from realty developers. You have some way of proving this, detective?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
보통 요런 애들은 별로 관계가 없더라고. 뭐 종업원이나 뭐 가게 주인 이런 사람들은.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved
처음부터
in
범인이
promotions.
나오지 않아서 그런가?
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
눈이 작아졌는데?
You're lying, Cunningham. Some kind of racket going on here, and you're in on it.
And you have a screw loose, Buster. I'm involved in a conspiracy for a $20 family ticket to Catalina? How are you going to prove that?
$20면 좋은 거야, 나쁜 거야?
Looks like I made a mistake. While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
자기 얘기하는 거 보니까 뭔가
Thanks for your help.
수상한데.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
양아치들 아니야 이거? 강제로 기부하게 만드네.
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
모르겠어요. 처음에
You wanna
돼지
check out the
돼지 한
Suburban?
마리가 3.2달러였어.
Great partners must think alike, Bert.
그 후로 얘네들 금액 비교할 땐 다 돼지로 대체해야 돼요.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
바깥에는 뭐 딱히 볼 거 없겠지. 벌 배송했다는데.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
아니? 야, 나 살짝 쳤어. 여긴 뭐 조사할 게 있나 뭐 아무것도 없는데. 경찰이 사람 친다고.
You know the way. You can drive.
여기는 저 쪽지 하나 보는 게 단가.
we going? Lynch says we should visit Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
We came as soon as we could.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
점검 받았다.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. Pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
위치 선택하라고?
The
아, 이렇게
gas bubble needs to be
서순정하라고?
next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Good, your regulator's in position.
거꾸로겠지.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be hit by robots.
You can drive.
5. Where are we headed?
The lady that got cut
Joe?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
글쎄요. 일단은 같은 애들 피해자들 다 여행 티켓에 당첨됐다는 거 공통점이 있긴 한데 뭐 아직까지는.
Are you LAPD detectives, ma'am? We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Never get into fights with other people. They have nothing to lose. I think his name is Phelps. He brought in the case for that poor lady killed near City Hall.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still.
일단 기본이 추리 게임이니까 뭐 총격은 그냥 분위기 내는 용이다라고 생각하면 되죠. 안 해봤어요. 안쪽에서 뭐 찾을 건 딱히 없나 보네.
Buddy, you dropped something?
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
You don't see that every day. The main reason Santa's so jolly
Advice?
is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I think you're lying, Razor.
아니 뭐 게임 딱히
Either
가리진
these
않는데.
heaters are flawed at inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours.
결함은 없다라고 하는 것 같은데. 화났어. 자기 거 깠다고.
Looks like I was mistaken.
How many guys who know how to
아니야?
make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
표정 좀 안 좋은데?
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
직원이 실수했을 가능성. 근데 보안 점검 받은 게 2개인데 둘 중에 누가 야맨지 내가 어떻게 알아? 찍어보자.
What about Reginald Barley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals,
얘가 야배야?
Racic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
You gotta be kidding. I could save all year and never afford that.
This is a long shot. We are not gonna rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our
Phelps,
jobs will be
badge
done by
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage.
그래,
Burned down a house
얘가
in Westwood,
능력자라니까 뭐 얘기하면
1942.
다 알아줘.
4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
뭐야 여기 범죄자들 왜 이렇게 많아?
You've been a big help, young lady.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
그때도 영장 개념이 있긴 있었나 봐.
Get back here and apologize.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Racic.
반정부로.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
설마 다 읽는 거 아니죠? 아, 그만 읽어! 얜 더 심한데? 얘가 주력이었나 본데. 얘가 뿌리고 있나 봐.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
아, 펴보지 말걸. 아, 펴보지 말걸.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
어차피 같은 내용이잖아.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
그러니까 옆에 신발 있었는데 신발도 봐야 되나? 아니야, 이건 이것만 보네. 아니?
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
아까 방화 실험에 모기향
You know that a
있었잖아.
mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan.
범인인가?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
You are listening to an American Century.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
얘들한테 다른 범인들 관련된 정보도 받긴 하나 봐요.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
얘 같은 회사 직원이잖아.
You have a real viper's nest that insta-heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Sorry. My mistake.
표정이 당당한데? 근데 약간 좀 비웃고 있잖아.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
자격증 있어 없어?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
사보타지?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
근데 얘가 자격증이 있냐 없냐에 대한 내용이잖아.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
옳은 일을 한 거라고?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
너 책 받았잖아.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
이 사물함 뒤졌거든.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens.
그래, 책 정도야 억지로 받을 수도 있지.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
You can drive.
So where do you want to go? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, we say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
잘 뛴다.
Run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
쟤 되게 빠른데? 좀 느려졌어. 살려야지. 살려야지. 신문을 받지. 신문을 하지. 죽방.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is
arson. You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
살인에 대해선 부정을 안 하는데 방화는 부정을 하네.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
얘가 폭력전과
Just put
인연이었나?
the stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said, son of a bitch.
어디야? 아니 이번엔 차를 타네.
Those are GI's backyards in practice.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
야, 저 차 날라갔다.
Want to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
He's got an arson-related assault charge
and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
이 정도로 쫓아가면 도망가겠다고? 먼저 도망가니까 쫓아간 거 아니야. 애초에 찔리는 게 있으니까 도망가는 거겠지.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close
You know the way.
this case.
You can drive.
Are you removing film and reducing tooth decay with
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in
무시당하는
interview
거 봐.
1. Barley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
네 저기 거기에 책 잔뜩 있잖아.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
얘 라이언이지?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-Heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company.
그래
How do you feel
회사가
about
회사가
them these
조금
days?
안 좋은 회사인가 보네.
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
그거 되게 간단하다 그랬잖아.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
그 저기 뭐야. 그 아저씨 그 내용이 있지 않나? 그건 증언으로 안 됐나 봐요. 그 저기 회사 사장이 그랬잖아. 드라이버만 있으면은 누구나 다 할 수 있다고. 그 내용이 없네.
I can wait just as long.
You don't ask, you never find out. You expect me to believe that, Ryan. I can do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
표정은 좀 당당해 보이는데.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
뒷돈?
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
하긴 뒷돈 받는 애가 있다고 하긴 했었잖아. 근데 얘가 받는 건 아닌데.
You're off the hook. For now.
잘 모르겠으면 의심해 그냥.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
발리가 뒷돈을 받는다고 했는데 그 돈이 설마 그 돈이야?
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
근데 지금은 이제 봐도 잘 모르겠어요.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
이건 좀 초조해 보이지.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family.
그건
And
앞돈이잖아.
the company that was
난 안 하니까
responsible
그냥
got away
구경하는
with it.
재미라고.
What would you do?
좀
Which
보고서 같이 추리 좀 하자.
Those water heater company.
나는 봐도 잘 모르겠다고. 일단
That's it for the
멈춰봐.
moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and
근데
carry out,
얘는
you'll keep
느낌이
your
좀
seat
아닌
until
것
we
같아.
decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
얘는 범인 아닌 것 같아. 그러면은 반대 나무네 하나가 범인이야?
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we
그래
eliminate
얘는
all
또
of the
라이언이
suspects.
확실해 보인다네.
Let's speak to Varley.
Canary says he'll sing, but
인터뷰 룸 하나 하는데
I
또 어디냐?
guarantee he'll walk.
얘 아니잖아.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
I say we bust in there and
그럼 폭행 전과 있는 애가 이기지 않을까?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody.
아니다
Varley.
얘 살인 전과가
I think
있구나.
all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you
표정 좀안
lying to me,
좋은데.
Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
네가 범인이지. 점검받은 거.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
얘가 범인인 것 같아. 뒷돈 받는다는 얘기 한 거 있잖아.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
얘가 범인인 것 같은데?
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Instaheat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
표정 봐.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
와, 재개발하는데 안 나간다고 집을 불지른 거야, 그러면?
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things They belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
어 그래? 그 얘기 들으니까 그래 저기 사물함이 꽉 차 있긴 하더라고. 근데 모기향 늘 자리는 있던데? 집어넣어.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second.
나 잘못했어?
How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps.
뭐야? 쟤 아니야?
People
왜?
said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
야, 증거랑 다 있는데 왜 아니야? 내 건의 살인으로 추궁당하는 남자치고는 어처구니 없게도 물증이 부족했다고? 왜 안에서 모기향 넣었잖아. 얘가 아니야? 라이언이 범인이야? 아니 그러니까 뭐 안에 모기향도 나오고 뒷돈 받은 정황도 있고 다 맞는데 어떻게 아냐? 증거 부족이라고? 아 근데 그렇게 하면 따지면 라이언도 증거는 없는데? 바보 같은 바보라고. 말도 안 돼. 이런 게 어딨어.